Welcome back guys, this is Nedungaval here. We are playing Railway Empire 2 in the Midwest of North America. This is a beautiful city of Oklahoma where our train line has helped the city to grow a brewery because we have a grain source nearby. There it is. And I haven't connected the grain source yet, but at some point we will. We do have a fruit source here which also has to be connected because I remember somebody making liquor. Yeah, Wichita is making liquor, right? Yeah. So yeah, we have two more tasks to be completed. The third task is almost completed by itself. We are almost connecting 375k citizens to our rail network, and we have to produce 3 loads of beer per week via one of our factories, which happens to be in Dodge, and we are full on beer. We just have to deliver it. So let's see who needs beer more. Topeka needs milk to produce dairy products. I think we can do a direct drop.
Your success so far is something very special. It seems that the stories about you have not been exaggerated.
Yeah, that has been completed. We have just one more to do. Let's see who needs more beer. Okay, there is too much corn stored here, isn't it? Too much beer to Kansas City. Stuck here. How is Omaha? Omaha is not having any beer, right? Even Omaha is getting beer. How about Denver? Denver makes its own beer. So many beer breweries, isn't it? I think the easiest way is to just buy the factories right out. But they are very expensive, isn't it? Oh, this one's cheap. 330k is buyable.
No one but you seemed to want it. But at least it was cheap.
The Great Plains are an ideal place to grow wheat. Imagine this vastness gilded in the light of the sun. People flock to the west and settle. New cities grow and prosper. And I know that His command leads to eternal life. This is John 12:50. You surely encountered our direct competitor, the Denver and Rio Grande Railroad. In order to proceed, we must cross Raton Pass to the southwest. Our wicked competitor had the same idea, so we will have to drive them away. To the north of the pass, there's a camp from which we shall advance into the mountains. The Denver and Rio Grande must give way. Blow them away like smoke. Melt them like wax in a fire. Let the wicked perish in the presence of God.
Okay. So we have to go head on head with Pajonk. So let's see. Construct the dispatch hall extension at this train station with Camp Raton. Raton. In order to equip the station with an extension, select it first, then choose a suitable building in the construction menu. Okay. And then what do we have to do? We have to achieve an express status on a rail line between Omaha and Camp Raton. We have enough time to do that. And we have to deliver 40 loads of weapon, there it is, to Camp Raton. Note that only your weapons depot is willing to provide with you with weapons. Okay. Deliver 4 loads of clothing to Denver. Note that there is no demand for clothing in Denver until the population reaches 50k. Yeah. So we have to reach 50k in Denver. And how much do we need to reach to supply weapons? Anywhere. So it is going to be between...
It seems your trains are not running too smoothly. Why don't you improve your maintenance?
Yeah, sir, we'll see that. So it has to be a little bit above 50. Not 50, I mean 35k, right? Let me check. I think we can see that in Omaha. Yeah, 35k. So a little bit of about 30k will do. And Denver is already needing for clothes. Not clothes, fabric, right? Oh, we need to give them clothing. Okay, that is also from Kansas. If I remember correctly, yeah. So where is the weapons depot? I remember it was somewhere. There it is. So this guy has to be connected and has to take this route directly to Camp Raton. And we should also have an express line between Omaha and Camp Raton. So Omaha has to grow at some point, and Omaha needs sugar. I thought we had a sugar source somewhere here, right? There it is, this one. But this one is also new. And is North Platte getting any of the sugar? It is trying to. Okay, we'll see. So I think we have to supply sugar to North Platte. We'll have an exclusive 51 Dragon will be taking only sugar. And let's see how things go, because if we supply her, it will eventually go to Omaha, which will happen in the background. Okay, let's see. Camp Raton is here in this tough terrain in a canyon. And how do we don't have a choice. The station has to be vertical, isn't it? Okay, let's build the station as parallel as possible. We do have a sugar source right here. Oh, really?
A new train station in this city? I can't wait to see if that works.
I'm going with a double track because we are going to need it eventually. Let's put in the gridiron before I forget. And this line is going to be a little bit, I mean, we can directly, yeah, punch it right through, right? We do have a coal source which we might need when we make the steel. Okay, what's going on? Okay, that's good. That's a decent bridge. I'm gonna go with it. Let's double track it. Because anyway, we have to connect this to the main line because we need to bring in the weapons here, right? Let's see. I think that's the sweet spot. And I hope we can connect this track right here. Yeah. And this line only goes to Denver. I'm going to leave it as it is. And I guess we are going to connect. Oh, this line is going to be difficult, isn't it? Yeah, because we have to pass through him to Walter Pejung's line, this noodle. So we'll join it right here. I mean, the route is going to be a little bit lengthy, but I guess it is going to be fine. So let's set the directions. Okay. That is done. And I think the dispatch hall can be directly built in. We don't have to wait for a population, I guess. There it is.
Can you believe the insolence of our competitor? How can they not respect what we dream for this country?
Calm down, man, calm down. So we have to achieve an express status line from Omaha to Camp Raton. I think that's achievable. Quite a long journey, but I think we can have an intersection. No, we have a, yeah. Never mind, we'll have a train as it is and we'll see. It stops nowhere. Goes to Camp Raton and then comes back. Let's put the fastest 121 in this. Why is it going to enter? Oh, it doesn't have a changeover here, isn't it? But I remember, oh, it is, yep. I might have to redo this line. It has to be a little bit away from here. So I think we are going to tilt the line by a little bit. And I think this is the second time we are doing in this track or even in this map. But I don't want to waste money putting another line. And I think this is doable. Let's see. Yeah. And I totally forgot the supply tower, didn't I? Yep. Let's put it in this turn. I think one is going to be enough. Let me set the directions once again. Okay, that is done. So let's put in a train from, where was it? Omaha, right? Omaha to Camp Raton. Okay, that's a pretty route. Let's start with 121.
A formidable example of how not to do it. Yeah.
We'll start with 2 lanes and we'll see how things go. Yeah, I think we'll achieve this within maybe in the next 3 months. And I think Omaha has the right to be expanded. It has got a lot of trains in it. I'm only expanding it, I'm not doubling the tracks. There it is starting. Now initially there is going to be very less passengers getting through, but I think it is fine. It is going to travel like this, come here and go. Yeah, I think that is the best route we can have. And we should also deliver 40 loads of weapons to Camp Raton. And I guess Camp Raton has to grow, isn't it? Camp Raton is the last outpost before Raton Pass. Materials and personnel that are required to cross it by rail are gathered here. Camp Raton requires workers and weapon deliveries from surrounding cities. Okay, and somebody is running without water or oil. We don't have a we don't have a supply tower here at all. My bad. There is another guy in Topeka. Why is that? Did I take? Yeah, I did, right? I forgot to put it back. Yeah, I think the problem should be solved now. So let us build the station here, but I'm not sure at what rate. Weapons, I think we have to grow to 30k, right? But this is just a camp, and I think we can even see the camp. Look at that. Yeah, this is just a camp to build a tunnel, I guess. Look at that, beautiful, isn't it? Wow, people are standing here and there. And what do they have here? More and sons. Is it oil? Gunpowder? Oh, look cool, they even have cranes here. So some heavy lifting is going on. I'm not sure what they're doing here. Why do they need a bridge here? That to this weird one. They can simply pass like this, right? Okay, we'll see what we have to do. The station will slowly grow. We do not have much of a population here. Is almost there. The first train and the second train is coming back to back. Yeah. Okay, we'll see what happens. But we don't have to supply lumber or meat or grain. This is not like finding a city. And we did have a city to be found here, isn't it? Cheyenne? Well, we have to get the permit for that. Do we have any cities which has to be found, which doesn't require to build a... Dallas is here. And do we have any other cities to be found? Nope. And yeah, we have to connect the fruits here, right? And I think we can also connect the grain here. I never thought buying the factory in Denver, the brewery in Denver, is going to complete the task. I thought it was going to take today's complete episode to complete it. So I'm not much prepared to do this. And I think we have to expand it here. Kansas doesn't have 4 tracks, isn't it? Yeah. Let us expand Kansas with, well, 4 platforms. Let's put in the gridiron. And I'm going to expand this side also, because it practically doesn't cost anything to do. So the wool and I guess grain will keep coming in. Should we even do this? I don't think so we need to. But just for the aesthetics, I'm going to do it. Yeah. I think this is going to be fine. Okay, let's see. We have to complete this track. So we'll have this track all the way to Kansas. Of course, we'll have a complication here. We'll take this route out. Now it is possible. Good. Let's set the directions. Let me hit this track first to the outermost. And we're not doing any switchings. Now let me take this track out and build it again to the outermost. Let us set the directions. This one is already set. Good. Okay, this is done. And yes, I didn't forget the supply tower. Let us put it right here. Okay, things are going good. So we officially have a 4-track here. And we can even expand it here.
Why don't you have your locomotives repaired more often?
But I don't think so we need 4 tracks here. So I'm just going to leave, because there's only one city here and we're not looping it anything here. So it should be fine, but we can expand Topeka. We don't have to necessarily use all the 4 tracks, but we can have 4 platforms, right? Let's see. I think this should help us with this congestion which we will have at some point in Topeka. But we'll see. But we do have multiple connections here. So I guess we just have to connect it here and see how the routes change. Yeah. How's the traffic? Let's see. Not much. Even here it is fluctuating, isn't it? Yeah. I think I have to take this supply tower out and redo it again. Yeah, something like this.
Near Raton, skirmishes between our workers and the employees of the Denver and Rio Grande continue. Don't let up now. This is about who can persist longer.
Okay, we have achieved the second task. Now we have to deliver 40 loads of weapons to Camp Raton. And let me see, has anything changed here? It is still a camp, right? Yeah. So I'm not sure how we are going to do that. But we also have to deliver 4 loads of clothing to Denver. And Denver hasn't... Yes, it has grown. So we can request for... well, clothing to be stored. And I remember we have a specific line from Kansas, isn't it? Oh, we don't. We only have till Wichita, even till Topeka. Okay, in that case, we'll connect Kansas to Denver. This is going to be... well, it is going to be a freight line. And we will prioritize clothing more than anything else and see what happens. Good. That's good. Okay, so Camp Raton needs guns, weapons, and it can only come through our own weapons depot, isn't it? Yeah, we already own it. So 40, it is going to be 4 trips. So let's see. Let us make a parallel station. Now it is necessary to be connected like this. I think a little bit of drop in speed is going to be fine because we don't have any trains which can travel more than 90 km per hour. So I think this is going to be fine. Let's set the directions and put in the gridiron. We do have the supply tower right here. So the expected route has to be from route rest. It's called route rest. Okay, take this line to Wichita and go there, or take this route and punch straight through. I think this route will be the ideal route for me. Yeah, I think I'll take this one. And we do have to go to Dodge City for no reason at all, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, we can have a route like this, but I don't want to waste money. Let us put Dodge City purposefully in so it doesn't show it as an error. And we will prioritize guns, a lot of guns, to Camp Raton. And what do we take here? We are not going to take any passengers. It's going to be a freight line. So yeah, only goods. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Or we can connect this road, but still it will take this route, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, we'll see what happens. There it is going to Camp Raton. Good. So I think it is going to take 4 loads to complete it. And I think the 4 loads of clothing is going to get over somewhere near now. And we have a little bit of sugar stuck here for Kansas City, which I think it will be taken back by the train, which is already on the way, right? Where it is, there it is. This guy is right here. Good. Maybe in the next episode, I don't know how the task is going to go, but we'll see. I think we'll go this direction. And I think it is time we have connected. I think it is time to connect this line pretty straight here. And see, are we getting any trains into this line? To reduce the congestion here. There it is done. Oh, this one is going to be used. Who's going to use it? Nobody's using it. Oh, look at that. These lines are diverting now. Oh, even this line, beautiful. That's beautiful, isn't it? It will take this route and turn here. Yeah, this is beautiful. Okay, nice. So they are trying to avoid Wichita, which has become a very busy city with a lot of trains stuck here. And I don't think so we can do a switching here. Can we do it here? I thought we already did. Did we not? Yeah, we did. Okay. And do we have a switching somewhere here? No, we don't. I think we can do a switching here and see how things go. Okay, this is one of my favorite scores. I think I have said this multiple times. This score really makes me happy. I don't know why. I'm so tempted to extend this line. still there, but it has no use here. So we'll leave it as it is. Okay, how's Omaha? Is it developing? Oh, look at that. We have a furniture factory now. And they're going to need planks, right? Yeah. Now, who's making planks? Let's see. Which city is making planks? Oh, how comfortable it is. Going to be North Platte. Good. And we're not getting any lumber, isn't it? Well, we are getting partially. In that case, I think we should put a direct train from... Yeah. We'll have a direct train from here to here and see what happens. Let's go with consolidation. And do we have any T lines? I don't remember. Yeah, there is just one, which is running almost empty. Let's take it out. And let's see how are we doing here. We still do have a lot of sugar stuck here. I think that problem is going to be solved soon. Because I guess this is the train, right? Nope. Where is that train? The one which was bringing
This
in...
rural business could use another station.
Look at that, he's slowly creeping in. Okay, where is the Denver, Kansas to Denver line? Why is he stuck here? Is it because I joined it here? Yeah, so it reset itself to the nearest station, isn't it? It is going to go back and come again. Come on, man. Let it start again. And how are we on weapons? Let's see. I think that also got reset, isn't it? No, it is right here. Okay. Yeah, we crossed before connecting it here, isn't it? Yeah. So in that case, I think it is going to be fine. Do we have any outstanding loans to be paid? Nope. And look at that. We can get up to 2.4 mil loan.
Meine Güte, you should invest a little more in the maintenance of your trains.
Don't we have a maintenance depot here? Oh, we don't. Okay, let's build that. We have one here. What about Oklahoma? Yeah. And I hope we have started. Yeah, we have started dropping weapons here. Good. So 4 more loads and we are going to be done. And I think Camp Raton is going to need a... Can I even build a maintenance depot here? I can, right? Yeah, let's build it. Because it's quite a long way, isn't it? Well, the supply tower is here, but maintenance is going to be needed. And there's no stopping from here to there, and there's no maintenance depot here, so it has to be there. Well, I can put a maintenance depot right here also. We'll see what happens. And this belongs to Pejong, I guess. Yeah. Okay, let's see. We have a lot of innovation points. Let us unlock some things. Let us move to 1870. Maintenance requirements for all your locomotives reduced by an additional 5%. Let's take that. Look at that. We have Brooks, Mughal.
Endlich. You have a decent machine now. Our competition has become a bit one-sided lately.
Iron wagon chassis. Iron chassis are better able to withstand the stress of heavy loads and make journeys more reliable. So this also increases the reliability by 5%. Good, let's take that. And next one is going to be Mastodon. Ever heard about this one? Quite famous train. The 4-driven axles and the 4-wheel bogie gives the Mastodon the greatest pulling power ever seen. Although it is not the fastest, it is only one of the most powerful locomotives of its time. So is it slower than Baldwin? No, it is slightly faster. Yeah, but not fast enough for that era, isn't it? Okay. Shea Class C. Now this one is good. Yeah. But this one looks more like an improved 121, isn't it? Yeah. With more storage for coal and maybe a gearbox and but yeah, there it is. Geared locomotive in which power is transmitted to all axles simultaneously by means of gears. Yeah. Okay. Why is it still showing 3 stars? It should not be, right? I don't know what happened. Okay, the weapons are coming in. Should we connect this route? Well, we don't have much trains connecting to... Well, we do have one. But I guess connecting one train is waste of money, isn't it? Yeah. But this line is getting too much busy for corn. So I guess we connect it and see what happens. But it has to be... I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, we can get the milk delivered quicker to Denver. We can try that. Let's see. Yeah, that's done. This is also done. Yep. Let's set the directions. And for sure we are going to need a supply tower. And this connection is going to be a little bit difficult. Yeah, I think I'm going to take 67k speed. It's going to be fine. This is the shortest line we have connected. Okay, is this line broken or something? No, right? It is connected. Yeah. Looks a little bit weird, but it's still connected. Now let's see whether the magic has happened. Yeah, look at that. Now the route will change. So this will rotate within it, within these two lines. Beautiful. See, this is what we want. So we can reduce the stress here. Good.
Even in their own territory, our opponent cannot feel safe. Good job.
So is the sugar going down? Yes, look at that. So we are sending sugar directly to Kansas from here. That is good. Let that freight run. And I'm so tempted to join Oklahoma to this grain source. Not for the connection bonus, but it is a pretty straight and easy connection, isn't it? Because I want to do that and loop it here. Even though we don't need it, right? Yeah. We have another sugar source here. And is Wichita making anything at all? It is getting its fruits from somewhere. Yeah, it is getting from there, isn't it? Yeah. I totally forgot. From Mason Station, yeah. So distillery is going to be expensive. 850k is quite expensive, isn't it? And we are also making planks here. For 190k, I'm going to take it. That's a steel price.
Enjoy your auctioned object.
And can we expand? Yeah, let's spend a 400k to expand it. We are getting our lumber freshly from Rice Rest. If not, we'll make a route. We don't. And for some reason, we are giving it to Oklahoma. And I guess it is still running good. So we'll also make a new line from Rice Rest to Wichita, exclusively for lumber. So the lumber from our business is going to the sawmill, which is in Wichita, which is also our business. So it is going to double our profits, double our income here. Lately it has been fluctuating from 250k to 130k. I need to see why. And distillery, can we buy it? Can we afford it? 886 is quite expensive, isn't it? I'm going to leave it as it is. And Omaha has a furniture industry, right? So Wichita and Omaha already has a freight route, isn't it? Let's see. There it is. Nope. This one. Oh, it is an express line. Let's see. Do we have a freight route? Apparently we don't. There it is. Now this one can prioritize taking a little bit of wooden planks to Wichita, to Omaha, so we can make furniture there. And I think Wichita already needs furniture, isn't it? Yep. So we can do this vice versa. So we can drop planks and pick up the furniture. Okay, I think that will work. And so far we have supplied only 8 guns. I mean, can we double it? Yeah, we cannot. The production is also very slow, isn't it? Well, we can expand, but I'm not sure whether we are going to need it after 40 loads of guns. So that is why I'm not wasting money. But at least we can invest on a little bit of shares and improve our company value. I think we can invest more than that. We can invest another 100 shares. The maximum is 1000 and then it will reset again after, I think it resets by next year. Yeah, and look at the company value. We are 23 mil. Look at that. And I've emptied the pockets. Let's see how things go. And do we have any lines running at a loss? We have to keep an eye on that also. Look at that, yeah. Smith stop to Wichita. Why is it running at a loss? I have no idea. Is it because I made it into a consolidation? It is carrying things, right? So let us make it 51 Dragon. Because we should be bringing in, okay, the meat is full. That might also be a reason. What about this line? This line goes from Stark Terminal to Oklahoma. And Oklahoma is getting its grain already from down there. So let's remove that line. Baker Terminal to Wichita. Oh, this one brings in the corn and beer, isn't it? Yeah. This one is profitable. Maybe we make it into a 51 Dragon. It will be more affordable. Rice Rest to Oklahoma is also running at a loss. Yeah. because it is running empty in the return, right? I guess we take something more to... do we have a timber line for Kansas? I remember having one. Wait, let's see here. Nope, we don't. So in that case, we will make this train run double from Rice Rest to... there it is, from Rice Rest to Kansas again. And we'll see what happens. Okay, let's see what about the next line, which Smith to Wichita. Yeah, we'll see this one. And bear in mind, we have only one train in each track, in each line. I'm not doubling it up, and still we are fulfilling their needs in the cities. Let's see whether we are carrying any grain at all. Look at that, these are all going to Topeka. So it is going to Wichita and then going to Topeka. It's a weird way to take it. We do have another line here, right? Oh, it is running full of milk, isn't it? Yeah, I get it. This guy is also running at a loss. Yeah, we are taking in sugar. It has to be in loss. Because the reason is we have to take this sugar to Omaha, and I think Omaha is getting its sugar now. There it is, look at that. So it has to run at a loss. And we are running out of grain. And what else was it? Corn, why is that? North Pallet should have plenty of it, right? For... do we not have a line here? Okay, why is this line running with sugar and milk? Oh yeah, I didn't prioritize it, isn't it? Yeah, I have to prioritize these two. Drop it in North Pallet and take nothing from here actually. Let's take this out. They shouldn't take anything from here. And they should only take corn and grain. And even in Omaha, don't take anything, because it is going to Wilson Rest again. Okay, that might be a reason. A little bit of micromanaging and we are done. That is good. And I so badly want to connect Kansas here, but the line is not going to be perfect, isn't it? Well, we can turn it and join it like this, but it is going to be fine. Let us double track this road, even though we don't need it for a single train. I'm just going to do it. There it is. Now let's set the directions. I think this will be fine. Okay, the congestion is dropped. There is a itsy bitsy congestion in the Wichita region, but it is understandable. All we have to do is remove the maintenance depot from here and put in the dispatch hall, so things will move faster. In that case, we might have to put a maintenance depot right here and right here in the stock terminal, which are the exclusive lines for Wichita, and maybe even this, and even in the Mason station, why not? And I guess we have a maintenance depot in Topeka, right? Yeah, that was the first one we built. So now let's take out the maintenance. Fire defeated in Chicago. 3 little kittens rescued. The Chicago fire, which has been raging for 3 days, is finally under control. It was probably caused by a cow kicking over a kerosene lamp, setting a barn on fire. The fire destroyed 9 square kilometers of the city and the homes of more than 100k citizens. Wow. Demand for lumber, fabrics and furniture in Chicago will increase sharply for months. Okay, I think the cow which they mention here is not a real cow, isn't it? Okay, let's take the maintenance depot and put in the dispatch hall. This will shorten the wait times of all trains by 20%. This should have an impact here. Look at that, this line has become busy now. I think all the trains are taking this route, isn't it? Look at that, yeah. Look at that. So we can even have more trains in this line. I think we should do that. We should have a line from Kansas to Wichita to Denver and back to Wichita. We don't have a line yet. We'll have a brand new line with a beautiful 121. This one is going to be express. Let's see, we should have a line from Omaha. Well, not this line. It has to go to Denver. I think we already have a line in that direction, isn't it? Let me see. Oh, shocking, we don't. Okay, let's have a line from Omaha to North Platte to Denver and back again. Yeah, we'll see what happens. And this line, is it stopping in Wichita back? Yeah, okay, I just want to check. Okay, how is the weapons manufacturing? Good. So I think we can have another line, another train in the same line. Oh, this guy is almost here, isn't it? Yeah. And this one is going to wait for a while until they increase the distance between themselves. So I think we will have, yeah, we will have at least 6 loads of guns going there. And this one is an odd number, isn't it? If it was 10, we'll have just 4 trips and be done with it. Look at that, it is going to wait here till this one crosses. And this guy will also wait. Oh, it gets loaded immediately, isn't it? Okay, in that case, we are going to take only 4 loads of guns. Okay, we'll see what happens. So how's the milk situation here? Let's see. Milk is still profitable and it is still emptying. Good. So milk is profitable. Good. How is cattle? Cattle has slowly gone up and it is just fluctuating. Vegetables are steadily up, I guess. We don't own it, right? Yeah. Oh, it has gone down. Not spending 400k for a vegetable farm. How is the fruit business? Fruit business is good. Yeah, it peaked down since Wichita has got some free tracks, isn't it? Yeah. And we have a lot of beer stuck here for Kansas City. And a lot for Topeka also. Let's make a temporary line. It's going to be T1 once again. Consolidation, yeah, why not? Is anybody else having the same problem? Let's see. Nothing, right? Just a little bit of sugar, that is going to be fine. And we have a lot stuck in Oklahoma and Wichita. What is stuck here? A lot of grain. A lot of grain. I guess we make a route to Dodge City, and then another to Denver, and another to Wichita. We'll call it T2, and we'll put 3 trains going in 3 directions and see what happens. Yeah, it'll be fine. Where is it going? Really, to Dodge City? In that case, I think we will take this route out. We'll make a new route from Oklahoma to Dodge City to Denver. Or we'll remove Dodge City, we'll see what happens. We'll go with just 1 train. I just have to reset the train. And then we'll have another train from Oklahoma to Wichita. It's going to be T3. Yeah, we have only 2 platforms, right? So it is going to be slowly be deployed. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? They look like little ants moving through the line, isn't it? And yet Topeka is still not getting its milk. Why is that? I thought we had a direct route. I guess we are out of milk here, isn't it? Yeah. We might have to expand a little bit. Let's spend some money. Good. How is the wool situation? It has peaked back again because we have started supplying clothes to Denver. And we're still not making any furniture, isn't it? I mean, we can... Okay, we'll wait for that. How about the sawmill? The sawmill is producing continuously. It's almost a mill. How's the corn business? Still good? What is this? Cement. Okay. And how's Camp Raton? Good. There is no population indication or anything, nothing, right? It just blankly says, yeah, nothing. There is also another settlement right here. I think this will eventually unlock. Okay, so finally somebody is reaching and the distance has been increased here. Now I think by now the weapons would be I think once the train reaches there, I'm going to take it and make it into a single train. We'll wait till it reaches 8 loads of weapons in route rest, and then we'll start another train once again. Because I truly thought the train was on the way back, but I didn't think it was right here. Was it going to drop? There it is. And let us take this train out. And this guy is already there. I think once he crosses this line and crosses maybe the supply tower, we can start the second train. By the time I think we'll have 8 loads of guns, weapons. Look at that, we have another mill in the account. I think we can spend a little more on shares. This is the easiest way to improve your company's value. Now, why do we have to improve the company's value? Well, it will improve the value of the bonds you can issue to borrow money. It will improve the value of money you can borrow to spend. Some people do borrow money and buy bonds. I don't do that. That is actually a vicious cycle. I don't want to do that. We will spend our profits, but we will never spend the money we don't have. Yeah, this guy has to change here, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, he's being serviced here. Okay, that is good, right? So in case if they change tracks in a particular station, they can get service to that, isn't it? Okay, that is good to know. And we are going to need a supply tower somewhere here. We have a lot of trains running through. And I'm not sure whether this track thingy works. But I think in this line we might know. Because I've been believing that it works. People who do not want to have any supply, they can go through the other line. But we'll see. Because this guy is going to need water, it is going to drop below 30%. So let's see. And this train is going to be quite quick because the load is less. That is a beautiful mechanic they have done in this game. Like if it is completely loaded, you'll see it'll take longer distance to achieve its maximum speed. And if it has only half or less than half of the goods, it will immediately reach the speed. And this guy has to stop here. There should be another train coming in.
A formidable example of how not to do it. Yeah.
Somebody got stuck here. Yeah, they're going to be fine. Well, we can build a maintenance depot right here. It doesn't cost much, and after all, this is our own business. So we can do whatever we want. There it is. Now let's see whether this train is full. Okay, it is going in the opposite direction. The train already passed, isn't it? Yeah. So I may not know. Do we have another train? Nope. Yeah, they are only crossing each other, isn't it? They're not following each other, so that is something good. So if they are congested so much, I think they'll take this route again, isn't it? Yeah. And this guy is going to cross this supply tower. Yeah. So let's add another train. And this guy should run. Yep, perfect. With a full load of guns, weapons to the Camp Raton. Beautiful. Let us see how we cannot. Oh, we cannot. Let me try this once more. Okay, now it works. Oh, it is masqueraded as tools. It is not showing as weapons. Okay. Can we? Oh, it is completely closed. Look at that. We cannot even have a peek in that. That is some intelligent work, isn't it? Not even from behind, I guess. Yeah, it is totally sealed and nailed actually. Wow. Okay. So yes guys, I'm going to end the episode right here. The weapons are being supplied to Camp Raton, and I'm not sure whether this is going to be the end of the gameplay. And we might start another campaign, maybe in the next episode, I'm not sure. So I hope you liked today's gameplay guys. If you do, kindly like, share and do comment on how my gameplay is, how my narrations are. And yes, I do post on a daily basis. If you guys wish to watch this series continuously, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel Nedangaval. Until next time, this is Nedangaval signing off. Take care and stay tuned.